ISUPK.
We want no cowards in our camp, only men, free fans and die. We want no cowards in our camp, never let their brothers fly. We want no cowards in our camp, only men, free fans and die.
There, man. The truth is that this Bible is no fairy tale book, but this Bible is a book of prophecy and history, man. These things actually happen. Read me verse 32 again, Bob Kishar. You understand? This happened to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and no other nation can adhere or identify with all these things that we're reading about right now. Read that again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Our sons and daughters are given unto another nation of people, man. That is our history, man. That is fact. And all till now, we understood that this was in the Bible, man. Our history was prophesied in these scriptures, man. Our sons and daughters were sold as cattle when they were born from their mothers, stripped from their parents, man. That's our history. You understand? Go ahead and read verse 45.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee.
So these curses that we read about in the Bible will pursue the children of Israel, the real Israelites according to bloodline, man. Go ahead.
And overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
How was we destroyed, man? Because why? We got that image right there. Salakia, hey, Salakia, get that image, Salakia? We was destroyed because why? They took our language and our heritage. There is a people in our land that call themselves Jews, man. There are people that paint themselves to be the likeness of gods. But we read the Bible. We read it in either Hebrew or English or the Greek. You will find that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Israelites, man. This man and his people are not Israelites, man. They are not the children of God. You understand? Go ahead.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee, and they shall be upon thee for a sign.
These curses, man, these things that we read about, the condition, black on black crime, man, drug overdose, man, abortions, you understand? The suffering, dying by the police, always suffering in our communities, man. This is prophesied in the Bible, and it was only prophesied for a sign, to identify who they are in the latter time, man. Because there will be a people in the land that are not the people of the Bible, man. There's the people that are walking around here talking about they're the Jews, man. But meanwhile, they oppress the real Israelites, man. They rule over the real Israelites. Okay, hold that. Give me Jeremiah 17:4, Bob Kishar. You understand? Because this is all in the Bible. But you ain't going to read this in church. You ain't going to hear this 17:4, Bob Kishar. You ain't going to hear this in your Christian church, man. Your pastor ain't going to tell you this. Because why? First of all, you don't know the Bible. And secondly, the pastors and your imams, all the Christian churches, the Catholic churches, the Muslim mosques, all of them are false idols, man. And none of them have anything to do with the power of this Bible, man. Nothing to do with the Most High power, Yahweh in the Hebrew, man. You understand? Read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
The true Israelites, according to the Bible, discontinued from their heritage, man. You understand? When that happened, man? That happened in 1492, man. Around about that time, right? Just after 70 AD, when we were scattered, when the Roman Empire took over and slaughtered our foremothers and sold us into slavery, and we fled into Africa. Right after that, 1492 came, man. And Christopher Columbus came and he taught our brothers the Arawaks and the Aztecs and the Incas. He taught them what? He taught them Spanish, man. He taught them white Jesus, man. He taught them to go astray from their heritage, man. He taught them to go astray from having their braids, man, and their fringes, man. He taught them to cut their hair clean shaven and go to school and follow westernized culture. Nah, man. That's where we lost our heritage, man. And in 1619, what happened then too? We was taught to be good old slaves to bow down to white Jesus, man. Read it again.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
That who gave us?
That I gave thee.
Most High Power gave us our heritage, and only through oppression and lies we speak English today. We speak Spanish and Portuguese and Creole today. You know why? Because the people of the Most High were brought into captivity. We're going to read it. Read on.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
In a land which we knowest not, man. Where is the history of the Jewish man? This happening to him.
That's right.
This happened to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. This is our history, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. This Bible, all till now, you never knew that this Bible was your history, man. That's who you are. That's what happened to your foreparents, man. You understand? You lost your heritage. You lost your language and your culture and your way. You understand? You fulfill the prophecies in this Bible. You understand? And also, you was brought to a land which your forefathers knew not. You were scattered to the four corners and chains, man. Who the hell that happened to? It didn't happen to no Jewish man. That happened to the black man of the transatlantic slave trade. That happened to the natives of North, Central, and South America. That's who fulfills this prophecy. Only us. Because why? Go back to where he was in Deuteronomy, where it said a sign. You understand? I think it was 45, I believe. You understand? These curses are for a sign, man, to identify. Because why in the last days which we are in, there will be lies, man. They'll be telling you to celebrate Christmas, which is a false god, man, which is an ancient false god from the time of the Babylonians, man. You understand? But meanwhile, your pastor in church, he's still telling you to go bow down to some damn tree, man, and telling you to go rinse out your money on foolishness, man, on pagan traditions, which is not your culture, man. You understand? Your pastor telling you to go to church right now and keep that Christmas and follow and serve white Jesus, man. But that is a lie and it's not in the Bible. You understand? Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
Till we forget ourselves and lose our heritage, man. Go ahead.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Because you want to celebrate Christmas. Go ahead.
To keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign, and for a wonder.
These things that we read about in the book of Deuteronomy 28th chapter, the 15th verse and onwards, that is the sign, man. That is the sign of God's chosen people and where they will be in the latter time, man. Don't ever let no one tell you, black man. If you're a black man of the descent of the transatlantic slave trade, man, don't let no man tell you he's a Jew, man. You're the real Jew, black man. Black man, Hispanic man, Native American man, you're the real Jew. And they stole your culture and your heritage and oppressed your forefathers and foremothers, man. Don't let them tell you the lie and bang a tambourine and sell you that BS. Listen, man, the reality is, black man, your foreparents built this empire. Your foreparents built up the wealth of these lands, man, so that they can go and bomb other countries. Where do you think they get the wealth from to do that, man? Where do you think they get the billions of pounds of money to go and have warfare in this world? Who do you think built up the economy of this land, man? Who do you think made Great Britain? Who do you think suffered to make Great Britain great? It was your forefathers. And just like after World War II, when we fought and died in their wars, and we found no recognition for it. We found a little, what is it, 2-foot monument in Brixton in London, you understand? Meanwhile, they have a whole friggin', what the hell you call that thing, man? A skyscraper, man, you understand? A damn skyscraper to monument their forefathers who died in that war, man. But meanwhile, we was the ones in the front line in them trenches. They don't tell you that, though. They don't tell you about all the great heroes like Winston Churchill. But they won't tell you about all the black men that came from the Caribbean and got shot because he wanted to serve the oppressor, man. Because we wanted to love Massa and be simple as we could possibly be and die in their wars. And meanwhile, yet and still, every time we fight and die in their wars or we fight for them, what happens? We come home to more oppression, man. Even more oppression. Because why? We have learned to be good slaves in this place, man. Drop down and get me 64, Bob Kishar.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other.
That's who the Israelites are, man. Those people who were scattered on those slave ships throughout the whole planet Earth, which every nation on the earth has benefited from, man. Their demise and suffering. And it was prophesied in this Bible. You understand? Go ahead.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
When we were scattered to the four corners of the earth, we would be in Christianity. You understand? We would be in Islam. We would think that it's okay to abort our babies, man. We will think it's okay to bow down to some stupid tree and put it in the yard. That is what we will serve, man. Read on.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
That wood, man, that Christian cross, man, that tambourine and that bass playing, man, and that organ playing, man. That's what we learn in Christianity, man. How to play music and act like a fool. That's how we learn. What's we learn to do, man? We were taught to be good old slaves and bang that tambourine. And forget about the oppression. Forget about your brothers and sisters dying every day. Because why? You're going to church and loving up Jesus, man. And banging that tambourine and that all your troubles are all away. But that is a lie, black man. That is a fairy tale that we need to wake up from, man. The lie of Christianity is a criminal and it is witchcraft, man. Christianity is the biggest witchcraft on the planet and it has deceived the very people of the Most High, man. And that stone.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
When we bow to that stone in Mecca, man, these are the filthy lies of the Christian church, man. Hold that. Give me Psalms 55 and 21. You don't go hold that, so you just go back to after. But you know what I'm saying? Give me Psalms 55 and 21. Because this is what they gave us in slavery, man. We was being whipped, our foremothers being raped, our sons and daughters being tortured and raped and slaughtered like lambs. You understand? Put down to death. And all of that oppression that we endured. And meanwhile today, the end result of that is that our people think that it's okay to serve the God of those who hate you, man. To serve the oppressor's God who has only given you destruction, man. Which has only given you oppression, black man. That, you know what I mean? For far too long we've been listening to the Christian church and having churches all up and down our community. But meanwhile, in our community, drugs are standing, man. And the Christian church has not done nothing about it. Meanwhile, we die of black on black crime. The Christian church has done nothing about it. With all the wealth that they suck out of the community like parasites. Because that's what they are, black man. Your pastor is a parasite. He is a parasite in the community, man. A sellout who hates his people, man. Any black man, Hispanic or Native American, that would choose to serve the God of his oppressors is a sellout, man. Just like Al Sharpton, just like P.D. Jakes, they are all sellouts. And the Lord will show forth judgment in this land. Read that, Bob Kishar.
The book of Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
When our oppressors came to us, meanwhile when they were slaughtering and oppressing us and making us work 14 hours a day, you understand, for no money, while they were raping our sons and daughters and killing us and hanging us and lynching us as they do today, his words were smoother than butter. Because why? In one hand he had the whip, he had the gun, he had the rope, you understand? But in the other hand, read that again.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
They were smooth words, man. He said, don't worry about getting killed and being in slavery and being oppressed. Just love white Jesus, man. Read that again. Read that again.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. But war
was in his heart, black man. He gave you Christianity to dumb you down. He gave you that song and the dance and that banging of that tambourine and Christmas to dumb you down, man. Which is why your foreparents and the elderly today are so bamboozled by their lives. Because why? War was in his heart. When he gave you Christianity and that nonsense, what did he do? He oppressed you, man. He killed you, man. He stole your heritage and he made you docile and weak and at the bottom of his society. He will do it so much that you will fight and die for him and suffer oppression above all oppression. But yet you will still serve him. You will still serve his gods and you will still forsake your people. You understand? Go ahead.
But war was in his heart.
Isaiah 29 and 13, but for sure. You understand? We was given the lie of Christianity. You got it? No.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 13. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me.
They make up a lot of noise in that church, man. You understand? They make up a lot of noise in that tambourine and that bass and those organs, man. They make up a whole heap of foolish noise. Go ahead.
But have removed their heart far from me.
You know how their hearts have been removed from the Father? Because they eat pork, man. They eat shrimp, crab, lobster. They celebrate pagan holidays like Christmas and birthdays and Easter and forsake the Passover, forsake the Hanukkah, man, forsake the feast of the Lord. Their hearts are removed far from the Father. And you know why? Because war was in our precious heart. When he gave us Christianity, war was in his heart, man. He dismantled the family structure, made our men weak and effeminate and bang a tambourine, made our women make up all heap of noise and be masculine, man, and destroyed our households. He forced our sons and daughters to think that it's okay, God will forgive you no matter what. You can do whatever you want, yeah? And then that means you can sell out your people, you can sell drugs, you can kill your brothers. That's what the Christian church has given our communities, black man. Blacks, Hispanics and Native Americans, the crimes and the things within our communities that we suffer are the result of Christianity, man. That smooth song that we like to follow. Let's read that again. Read it from the beginning. Fuck it.
Deuteronomy 29 and 13. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near to me, Salakia, draw near me with their mouth and with their lips to honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of man.
Taught by what?
By the precept of man.
Not just any man. It was taught by the man that was whipping your children, man. That was raping your mothers and sisters, man. The same man that was slaughtering your brothers as if they were cattle, man. Was killing your brothers. And the same man that killed George Floyd, man. That same man that killed Mark Duggan, Rashawn Charles, Eric Garner, Trayvon Martin, man. That's the same man that we learned Christianity from. That's where we learned the fear towards the Most High. We was taught by the people that hate us, man. And that is why we are so low today. That is why our communities are full of drugs. That is why there's so much black on black crime. That is why we are aborting our babies to high heaven. You know why? Because of the filthy lie called Christianity, man. That is the virus and the plague within the black, Hispanic and Native American community that has only destroyed our minds, man, and made us simplistic today, thinking that you can bow to some damn tree that's gonna help you, man. You ain't got time to be throwing money away. What money you have to be thrown away on Christmas presents? And then meanwhile, that incites you to do whatever you can do to get money. And then what are you gonna do now? You're gonna forget about your brothers in your community, and you're gonna sell drugs, man. Because why? Your kids need Christmas presents, right? Even though it's pagan and unclean, your kids need Christmas presents. They gotta, be like the white man and follow his customs. We have to separate, man. We have to be holy as the Lord made us to be, man. And stop fasting with the foolishness of Christianity, man. Read on.
Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among these people. Salakia. And their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men. Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among these people, even a marvelous work, and I wonder, for the wisdom of their wise men shall perish.
The wisdom of their wise man, meaning what? The wisdom of the Christian pastor is what?
The wisdom of their wise men shall perish.
Wisdom of the Rastafarian religion, man.
For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish.
Wisdom of our religious leaders today in that Christian church.
For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish. For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish.
That is why, black man, you can't go to no pastor to seek out help, to seek out guidance, black man. You know what he's going to tell you to do? Pay your tithes, man, and love white Jesus. That is not helping you, black man. The time of Christianity and that simplistic slave religion is dead, man. Those days are dead. There are men in here that remember themselves, man, that bethink themselves and remember who they are, man. And when the Most High cracks that sky, he will show and remind the world of who we are, man. When Christ returns, he will show and remind the nations of who we are. Those blacks that you oppressed and looked down upon, man, and call them drug dealers, man. Those Hispanics that you call illegal immigrants. Those Native Americans that you have on the reservations, man. The Most High will send his son, Yahushua Mashiach in the Hebrew, to remind them of who Yahushua Mashiach is, man, and who we are as a people. Give me Jeremiah 23 and verse 1, Baba Kishar, man. You understand? Because for far too long, we have hearkened unto the lies of these men with no wisdom. They follow the oppressor's religion, and they are too weak and have no backbone to stand for their people, man. They want to love the oppressor and forsake their people. But know this, read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors.
What?
Woe be unto the pastors.
For you don't know, woe means destruction, man. Judgment to the who?
To the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
When they destroy and scatter the sheep, they tell a black man to have a Christmas tree in his house. They tell a black man to eat all manner of unclean food, man. They tell a black man to worship a white image of Christ that is not even true, man. You understand? They tell you to bang a tambourine and forget about your people, man. But the Bible says, the most high power of this Bible says what?
Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered the flock and driven them away.
You have scattered the flock when you taught them Christmas, man. You have scattered the flock when you taught them to be effeminate and weak. Taught them to be weak, simplistic slaves who forget about the people, man. Our people died when we served the false gods, man. Our 4 young brothers died because why? Their mother wanted to love that Christmas, man. You understand? To love that Christmas and love all manners of uncleanness that is not in the Bible, man. How are you going to say drinking alcohol? Did not Christ drink? Did not Christ drink? These Christians don't know the Bible, man. You understand? They have no knowledge of these scriptures. Our King Yahushua Mashiach, or Christ as you know him, drank wine. But the simplicity and the effeminate BS of Christianity will have you bamboozled, man. Will have you deceived. And we need to separate, man. Get me Zephaniah 2:1. You understand? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native America need to remember one thing. You are the sons and daughters of Yasha Allah, man. You are the sons and daughters of Israel.
Nobody tell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it works out.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, sold packs. I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?